I'm Russ, and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, today we're pulling shards for Godseeker and Aniri. Should be a pretty quick video, just 25 shards, guaranteed to get Godseeker. Just 2 questions, just leave comments. It'd be nice just to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think of guaranteed champion shard pull? I guess not events, but when they have these guaranteed champions, what do you guys think of it? I, for one, am glad it's part of the game because it opens up an opportunity. Like if there's a certain champion you really want, there's now a way to get them. Now it's costly. 25 void shards is quite a bit. The 2 times event is the time to pull shards. Unless there is a champion that you really want, because the dice roll of even a 2 times event that increases twice the odds of pulling epic champions, the odds that you're going to get the champion that you want, and depending on how many champions you have, I have a lot of epic champions. I'm only missing a few. Godseeker's one of them. So I'm going to pull shards to get her today. But yeah, I think it's a great part of the game that opens up opportunities for when a champion comes along that you really want. You know you can get them. Maybe you have to buy shards. Maybe you've saved up shards, or that's a good idea to keep saving shards because, like, hey, there's a possibility there's a champion that might come along that you've always wanted, and now here's like there's no guessing, there's no maybes. It's like I can get them, which is that guarantee feels good. It's not exciting. It's exciting when you find out that there's a guaranteed forward champion, but there's not the roll of the dice and pulling shards, and you don't know what you might get. It does take away, like I know on my 25th pull, nothing to be surprised about. I'm going to get Godseeker, but it is, I think, a good part of the game. I think the only thing that might improve it, and if Plarium, if you ever listen to this, or if this is anyone else's thoughts out there, maybe not for epics, but for the legendary champions, it would be really cool to have options of once you get to like that 120, I think like some of them have 120 shards, ancient shards, to have like 2 or 3 different champions you can pick from. You're going to open the realm for a lot more players to want to pull shards when there's more options of, like, it's not just, oh, hey, I already have that champion I don't want to dupe, or it's not a champion I really want to go after. But if there's like 3 options that they can pick from, I just think that'd be really cool. But overall, I think it's a great part of the game. It's safe, but it's a safe, smart investment if there's a champion you really want or need. The second question is, what champion out there, just curious, go ahead and again, leave a comment. What champion or champions do you really want? Not strictly based on their skill set. I mean, Krisk, the Ageless, Sify, the Lost Bride, 2 of the best. I mean, top 5? Maybe those are the top 2 champions in the game. I know the new dragon that is the final champion that you collect after doing all the missions, or doing like everything in the game pretty much. He, I guess, maybe might be the best champion in the game. But not just based on skills, because we could just go through like, well, these ones are arguably like the best, but who's also a champion that you just aesthetically just maybe geek out about, you just think is really cool. My example, Godseeker and Aniri. I'm a huge fan of the whole angel theme. I think she looks just awesome. The blue flaming sword, this huge shield with the big angel on it. And that's, I forget his name. Is that him? Yeah. The other, I think he's a Sacred Order. What's his name? Apologize. It's going to be a quick video anyways, so. Yeah. Cardial. Another champion I think would be awesome. I would love to have him. Maybe, I don't know if it is him. It looks a lot like him. Another angel theme, blue sword. Both Godseeker and Cardiol are like the two champions, more based aesthetically, that I really, really want. Another one is Sir Nick. Again, I'm picking all Void champions. Another blue sword, maybe it's a theme, has an unkillable and freeze HP based champion. But those would be the three champions that I just think, not just kit wise and not just because they're Void, that plays into it, but I just think they look awesome. I personally have a preference where I just think they're really cool. Maybe you're more into like more of a knight, again, undead. Like there's a ton of different cool, awesome champions. Plarium has done an amazing job of building different champions and their aesthetics. But everyone has preferences. Like what champion, and it can be a legendary, it can be an epic, it could be a rare, it could be any champion. But what champion do you think is like the coolest one to you, that looks the coolest, and the one you want the most? Again, based more on your preference of aesthetics, and you just think it looks really cool, more so than just strictly skills. Again, we could get into what champion's the best in the game, or the best 5, but we all kind of know who those are. But yeah, just more of a preference. Who do you think's the best? Anyways, we'll get into pulling so I could get one of my most wanted champions on my roster. So we're going to do 10 at a time. It's going to be pretty quick. Cross my fingers. Hopefully I get maybe a legendary. There is the Void legendary Chagru. Man, I struggle with these names, but he is amazing. He is an absolutely beast of a champion. I won't get too greedy though. We'll start pulling 10 at a time. We'll pull the last 5. We pull the last 5 individually and see if we get anything interesting. Lua, have her. Reliquary Tender's great. Painkeeper's a great champion. Dang. Good champions. But champions I already have. Oh my gosh. Seer. Wow. I didn't mention this, but based on like what champion I needed the most probably in the game, I would argue it's Seer. This is such an awesome. Oh, I'm excited. Wow. I've pulled a lot of Void shards and I don't have Seer. Attacks one enemy, has a 15% chance of granting an extra turn. Places a 30% increased crit rate buff on all allies for 2 turns. Places a 25% weaken debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. And then this is it. Removes all buffs from all allies and all enemies, then attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to the number of removed buffs. Has a 50% chance of placing a sleep buff on all enemies for 1 turn. The chance of placing a sleep debuff increases by 5% for each buff removed, inflicts less damage to bosses. She is a wave killing machine. Doom Tower. I have struggled getting through some of the waves in Doom Tower at times. And yeah, she's just awesome. She just Arena. She's great in Arena as well. Yeah, I in my last Void shard pull, or I got some really good luck in that video. Go ahead and you can look at that one up too. I'll put the link below. But man, my most needed Void epic champion was Seer, and I wanted her so bad. And then my most wanted, just based off again aesthetics, the champion I just really wanted was Godseeker, and I'm getting both of them today. This is, oh man, I'm excited. I mean, I could ask for nothing more. We'll pull these 5 so I can get my Godseeker. Yeah, I'm just excited. 2 really, really good champions worth building. One more. care less. It could be blue. Yep, don't even care. Seducer's not a bad champion. I haven't built him, but there's Godseeker. Wow. 25 shards, well worth it. So there's always the chance you might pull some other really good void epics. You can always get a legendary. But let me know, did you pull for Godseeker today? Also, what do you think of the guaranteed champions? And what do you also, what's a champion that you really, really want that you don't have? Again, based more off of the aesthetics of the champion or just the overall who they are, not just strictly their kit. So great little poll, great video. Wish you guys luck. I hope if you guys are pulling shards, you guys get, like me, champions that you really, really wanted. Hope you get lucky. And until next time, see you later.